Michael Jackson once said something chilling before he died. "They're going to kill me for my catalog." At first, people thought he was paranoid. Then, he died suddenly. The coroner called it homicide. His personal doctor went to prison. His billion-dollar music catalog changed hands. And years later, people started asking, was Michael Jackson just a tragic superstar? Or was he a man who knew too much before his final days? But here's the twist. Michael's death wasn't the beginning of the mystery. It started when he was just 5 years old. And trust me, by the end of this story, you'll understand why Michael Jackson's life felt less like a fairy tale.
Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
Let me tell you a story. Before he became the king of pop, Michael was just a little boy, trapped in a tiny house in Gary, Indiana. A house so small, 11 family members lived inside it. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, no privacy, no peace, and one very dangerous ingredient: Joe Jackson. Michael's father wasn't just strict, he was feared.
His father drove him and pushed him, but never treated him like a son.
Every time he would speak about his father, his face would contort. You could see that he was really, really stressed about his experience with his father. It definitely had a damaging effect on him. It really did.
His siblings later described brutal rehearsals. Miss a dance step? You got hit. Forget lyrics? You got punished. Mess up choreography? Start over. Again. And again. And again. While other kids played outside, Michael was performing in nightclubs. And here's where things get strange. He was performing in places kids should never be. Strip clubs, adult bars, late-night venues. At just 7 years old, Michael stood backstage watching adult dancers before performing. Think about how insane that is. While kids his age were learning multiplication, Michael was learning how adults behaved in dark rooms. And that trauma followed him forever. Then came the moment everything changed. The Apollo Theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most remarkable performers in American history, the King of Pop, Mr. Michael Jackson.
The crowd there was brutal. If they hated you, they booed. If they really hated you, they threw things. But when 8-year-old Michael stepped on stage, the room went silent. Then exploded. Standing ovation. And suddenly, everyone wanted him. Motown signed him. Diana Ross publicly discovered him. But that story? Mostly marketing. The real discovery happened behind closed doors. And once Motown got him, the machine started. Fast. Very fast. By 11 years old, #1 hits. Worldwide fame. Millions of fans. Saturday morning cartoon. Merchandise everywhere. And yet, Michael later admitted something heartbreaking.
To the insecurities that we all have. And when, at an early age, he was frequently criticized by his father, it hurt him.
he never had a real childhood. He would watch kids playing outside from hotel windows and cry. That pain would later create one of the strangest places on Earth. But we'll get there, because first, he became bigger than music itself. Then came Thriller, and music changed forever. 70+ million copies sold. Still the biggest album ever. He broke MTV barriers, reinvented music videos, created the moonwalk moment that changed pop culture forever. For a brief moment, Michael wasn't just famous, he was untouchable. Until one night changed everything. Pepsi commercial shoot. Fireworks explode too early. Michael's hair catches fire. His scalp burns. He suffers severe injuries. And this moment rarely gets enough attention, because doctors gave him powerful painkillers. That was reportedly the beginning of his dependency. One accident that quietly changed the rest of his life. And then something even stranger happened. Paul McCartney once explained music publishing to Michael. Big mistake. Michael listened carefully. Then, secretly bought the ATV catalog.
He was talking to me and asking my business advice, and one of the things I said to him was, think about getting into music publishing. And then he looked at me kind of, I thought he was joking, he said, I'm going to get yours.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I kind of thought, oh, you. but it turned out to be true. And
including Beatles songs. Huge ones. Yesterday, Let It Be, Hey Jude. And suddenly, Michael wasn't just making money. He owned music history. The catalog eventually became worth billions. And according to people close to him, this is when his paranoia intensified. He allegedly told multiple people, they want my catalog. In 2009, Michael announces this is it. 50 comeback shows. Fans lose their minds.
I'll be performing the songs my fans want to hear.
Tickets vanish instantly.
These will be my final show performances.
But behind the scenes, something was wrong.
Well, money was a huge factor for Michael Jackson over his final years. He was broke.
He just seemed frail to me.
He wasn't sleeping at all. And according to testimony,
the world would never see the comeback Michael Jackson had.
He became dependent on propofol, a surgical anesthetic, not sleeping medication. Anesthetic. Imagine using surgery drugs just to sleep. That's terrifying. Then his behavior became concerning. He reportedly told people, they're going to kill me. Again.
Sir, what's your address? It's 100 North Carrollwood Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90077. You said Carrollwood? Carrollwood Drive, yeah.
June 25th, 2009. Michael collapses. 911 call. Chaos. Doctors panic. Too late. Michael Jackson is dead.
The singer Michael Jackson is reported to have died.
Age 50. The world stops. And then came the bombshell. The coroner ruled it homicide. His personal doctor was convicted. But for many fans, that answered nothing. Because they kept asking, how does the most famous man on Earth die surrounded by so many people? And nobody stops. If this video kept you hooked till the end, you're exactly the kind of viewer this channel was built for. Subscribe right now, because YouTube probably won't recommend our next video to you twice. And comment below, do you think Michael Jackson knew something before he died? Or was this simply a tragic downfall?